Yo, good morning. How's everybody doing, man? Everybody doing good, doing fine this morning. All right, man. We're back with some more simulations. We got the first game of the day, Eastern Conference, first round, second game, Magic vs Celtics. So sit back and enjoy it. Let's see who pulls this off, y'all. Let's make it happen.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Joseph in at the point. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center, and it's Holiday in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Outside Tatum, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Here's Joseph. Pass to Banchero. And here's Carter. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. Outside, Caldwell Pope from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. White. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Orlando. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis surveying the floor. And here's Brown for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to Banchero. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Now here's Tatum, guarded by Banchero. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Clock at 6. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's White. Pass to Brown. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero with it. The three is up. The rebound, Celtics.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Tatum. The three from Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. And then Tatum slams it in.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Magic trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Wagner outside. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter from outside buries it from 3. Carter's got 5 points. So it's Boston now. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. With the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Holiday. Deflected. And he stays with it. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Banchero outside. Picked by Carter. His first shot coming late. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Magic trail by 6. Up top, Banchero, hounded by Tatum. Banchero surveys. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Banchero's got his second basket.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Brown inside. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice D from Carter. Banchero passes to Joseph. Caldwell Pope with it. He's guarded by White. Brown against Banchero. The three ball. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum, down low. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Batase's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Magic trail by 5. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Brown. Tipped. Here's Joseph. Pass to Wagner. Here's Batase. Over Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block. Outside White. Brown with it. The three. Drops in the three. Brown's got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
White for 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. He has 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Magic trail by 7. Wagner outside. Batase with a screen to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Back to White. Kick out to Brown. 4 on the clock. Horford, a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Wagner against Brown. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's Orlando with another.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Inside, the steal. Fast break, here we go. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Outside Carter. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Holiday. Lets it go. Boston pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. To the middle. Carter, good. Carter's got 11 points.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
White on the wing. Outside, Brown. Back to White. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Horford. No points so far. Here's Porzingis. Another one falls for Boston.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Brown against Wagner. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Wagner. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. On the court for Orlando, they've got Goga Bitadze, Banchero out there with Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 3. And Banchero gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Banchero with a screen on Tatum. Inside. Banchero hammers it home.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And the 3 off target.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Banchero against Craig. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's Hauser, guarded by Banchero. Horford passes to Tatum. Over Anthony. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Here's Anthony. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Fires from deep. Anthony grabs the board. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Black. Back to Anthony. And Carroll with a screen on Tatum. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Anthony. Boston with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low, Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. 9 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Anthony. And that's going to be a travel. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Carter on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Pass to Banchero. Off target at the rim. Boston leading by 6. Here's Shireman. Here's Pritchard. Tatum with a screen from deep. Rebounded by Joseph. Magic trail by 6. Pass to Black. Here's Batase. Outside Carter. Here's Joseph. Batase with a screen. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Cornette passes to Hauser. Orlando with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Pritchard. Still no points. From 17, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Batase. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're on the break. Here's Pritchard. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Banchero. Carter from outside. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Batase. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. Here's Brown. He's got 9. Outside Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Banchero outside. 4 on the clock. Tatum brings a double team. Wagner for 3. Here's Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
No good on that one. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Back to Holiday. Outside White. Wagner against Brown. Outside White. From behind the arc. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Batase's checked in. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Carter, the pass to Wagner. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For Orlando. Franz Wagner at the line for one. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
Porzingis at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Here's Wagner. The open J off the mark. Boston leading by 9. Kick out to Brown. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Joseph. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. There's the block. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Boston's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. White, the pass to Holiday. Back to White. Shot from the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Magic trail by 9. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner against Holiday. Orlando again missing. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over Brown to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston leading by 9. Now Holiday. Back to Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Craig is checked in for Hauser. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac, he's checked in for Batadze. And both free throws good for Brown. Magic trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Wagner's got 11 points.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Isaac outside. He shoots a 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Craig. Orlando shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Isaac. Boston leading by 6. And here's Brown. He's got 11. Outside Holiday. 58 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. To the inside. Second chance shot. And Porzingis lays it in. 16 points for him.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Carter with it, picked up by Craig. Here's Isaac. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Isaac taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Boston leading by 7. Brown passes to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Pass to Holiday. And Carter with the block. The kick out to White. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's White. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. And finally, they hit one. Porzingis has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Magic trail by 9. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Joseph. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
And Carroll outside. Tatum brings a double team. And Carroll passes to Joseph. And it's Wagner off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Up top, White. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Tatum inside. Work it on Banchero. Great D that time from Banchero. Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Launches a three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Tatum finds Brown. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Back to Wagner. And he makes it on the layup. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Porzingis in the post. He's checked by Carter. That one goes. Count it. Porzingis has got 20.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brown against Wagner. Pass to Joseph. Banchero outside. And he lobs it up top. And Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Six on the shot clock. Blocked again! And here's Brown for 3. He shoots again. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim. Porzingis has got 22 points. Magic trail by 16. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Now here's Holiday, guarded closely.
I mean, just forcing the issue. Drew gets a pair at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Jacks up a 3. Orlando again missing. Celtics lead by 18. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 13 now.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Wagner against Brown. Back to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Offline with a 3. Magic trail by 20. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Brown against Wagner. Joseph passes to Carter. Now here's Banchero. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Holiday a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Banchero outside. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White, the pass to Tatum. Tatum with a screen. Here's Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Free throw no good for Brown. Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Joseph. He's scoreless. Pass to Carter. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Holiday from outside the arc. And that one's good. Joseph.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Pritchard on the wing. Tatum looking to get back on track. Can't connect from short range. Magic trail by 20. Here's Joseph. It's deflected. Now here's Tatum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 10 points.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Banchero outside. Pass to Black. Banchero with it. Shot clock at 5. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boston leading by 22. Outside Holiday. Down low. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Pass to Black. Takes a three. Boston with a rebound. Holiday with the ball. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Tatum against Banchero. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Here's Tatum. Basket counts. He's got 12.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Banchero outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Wagner outside. Pass to Joseph. Carter, a screen on Holiday. Here's Joseph. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Right side, Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Holiday. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Holiday hits them both. Now Anthony. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Batadze going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Batadze's gotten his second bucket. Boston leading by 22. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. And here's Horford. And here's Brown. Defended by Wagner. Brown in the high post. Wagner's on him. Brown can't hit. And the Magic shooting just under 40% from the field. Anthony. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Brown with it. Wagner picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Cornette's checked in for Boston. The Magic shooting just 26% in the third. Here's Black. Inside. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Black passes to Isaac. Here's Wagner. Batadze with a screen. From the arc. Franz Wagner, that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Jaylen Brown proving to be a tough customer.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
At the line, Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Orlando. Isaac, the pass to Black. Back to Isaac. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Isaac's got 7.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the drive. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac outside. Over Horford. And it's Orlando with another.
And showing he's not all brute strength. I mean, great touch and control by Isaac, knocking down the jumper. I mean, he can shoot too, folks.
Brown against Anthony. And here's Brown. From 13, and down it goes. 2 points. Brown's got 21 points in the game. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. We've got Paolo Banchero. He's out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Anthony in at the 2.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Anthony against Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
First 2 shooting for Orlando. Cole Anthony at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. Boston leading by 21. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
The Magic shooting 40% so far in this one. And Carroll with a screen on Tatum. Anthony in the post. Tatum's there. Clock at 6. Pass to De Silva. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Banchero.
The line, Torrey at the line with 1 shot.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Black. Pass to Anthony. Over Craig. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Knocks it down from distance.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Batadze, the pass to Banchero. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. The three. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to Anthony. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Pritchard. Out to Craig. Pass to Tatum. Now Horford. The three is up. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Anthony. Craig with a steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pritchard. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Black. Pass to Batadze. Three-pointer. Nice D from Horford. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. To end the drought. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Pass to De Silva. There's the three. Here's Batadze. And that one drops for him.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
The Celtics have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Knocks down the 18-footer. Tatum's got 16 in the second half.
Every year, Tatum seems to improve as a scorer, taking on the responsibility of shouldering the offense, too.
Pass to Banchero. This one for 3. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Up top, Tatum. Here's Hauser. Horford inside. Working on Batase. Horford can't hit. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. No good on the triple. Celtics lead by 23. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Shakes him. He can't get it to go. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Banchero outside. Releases from 15. And it's Banchero again missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Pritchard. Off target with the 3. The Magic have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Black. Anthony outside. Down low. Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Craig. And it's Davison in for Hauser. Here's Joseph. To the middle. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Davison, the pass to Tatum. Here's Davison. For 3. Fires in the triple.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Here's Joseph. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got 21 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Tatum. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Banchero passes to Joseph. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Davison. Great D that time from Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. And the shot goes.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Pritchard. Takes the 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Davison. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Davison, that's good.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Banchero outside. Now here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Tatum. And it's Wagner missing. Boston's shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Cornette. Takes one from 10 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. Here's Wagner. Outside Carter. And here's Banchero. Nails it from three. Banchero's got 22 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Well, Orlando's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
And finished by Tatum. Wow!
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And it's the Magic with the ball. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP.
Take a break.
He does
Take a break.
both the
Two
3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. The first one falls, and some changes here for the Celtics. Tillman comes in for Horford, and Walsh is subbed in for Davison. Both good from the line that time. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Tatum with it. And finished off by Tatum.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And Carroll passes to Carter. Rebound Boston. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's the feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know?
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Alrighty, that was game. We got a pretty good game, but hey, you know, seems like the Celtics mostly dominated the game today. But yeah, it is what it is. So tune into the actual game tonight and see who pulls it off. But yeah. But alright, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll do the next game of the day. But if you don't follow me, appreciate if you would. YouTube or Twitch, Millie_money. Your support counts, appreciate it. Yeah. Alright, deuces, everybody. Have a great morning. Alright.